Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Romo. This will be my, what is this, December 2021 trade recaps. Um, last month of the year. Um, and this month, I started implementing something new that I think for me personally is just a game changer, and it focuses more on the process, you know, and just getting repetition, to learn more, sort of the fail quickly mentality. Um, not that I'm aiming to fail, but just obviously I'm aiming to win. But um, as you can see, I'm taking starting this day, I started taking very small position sizes, and it's just interesting and crazy how like things work. Um, this in December, I opened a new broker, Fidelity, because I find out they offer free commissions in OTCs, and obviously listed as well, and that's huge for me to me because E-Trade, has been slacking, and I noticed I went to my transaction, and they've been charging some like $9 per trade instead of the 4.95, and I don't have the time or the willpower to like call them and complain about that. So I just want to look for something better, and you know that was a plus. But then on top of that, something I didn't even realize or was actually planning for, um, I opened a cash account with them, and I didn't um, turn it into a margin account, which is really good to me because that in some type of way takes me out of the PDT rule, because I could trade, um, as long as I manage my account, my settle cash in the account, well, I should be okay. I opened it with $1,000, and I'm using and I also like downsize quite a lot, and and then also like all within this, all like coming together on the ninth. I mean, there's no trades here, but on the ninth, Sykes in our stocks to trade went to Austin for their Christmas party, and in the chat room, Sykes commented that he had just landed in Austin, blah blah blah, and I don't know if you guys have been listening to my previous videos, but I've been in Austin. Well, now I'm back in Nashville, but at the time in Austin, I was in Austin, for a few weeks, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy, So I messaged him in the chat room, and he didn't respond. I privately messaged him, he didn't respond. So I was like, hey, I would love to meet up, blah blah. I'm here for another few days because that I was on the ninth. I was supposed to leave the 21st. That's when I was gonna leave Austin. So I'm like, oh, I would love to meet you, blah blah. But he never responded. So I emailed Glenn, who's been my contact ever since I got in the challenge. Great guy. Everybody, it's super helpful. Um, Contacted him, told him what it was, and he's like, if you could show up at this place at this time, we may be there. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this is crazy. So I I ended up, showing up there, and how funny. Well, Sykes probably won't find it funny, but I thought it was somewhat funny that but I also kind of sucked at the same time. But he, I guess in the plane he was flying, there was a cat, and he Sykes is allergic to cats, and he couldn't make it to to the Christmas party where Glenn told me to meet him. So the Stocks and Trade team was there, except him. I got to meet there was a lot of people. I got to meet Zach. Got to meet Bryce. Got to meet Matt Monaco, Glenn, of course. Another Bryce from Stocks to Trade. Um, I think there was a lot of people there. I think it was like 15 or 20 people from there, and I met most of them, and I just I forgot most of their names, honestly. But yeah, and then the reason I'm saying that is because Bryce, when he started doing the $2 risk challenge, pretty much using a cash account, and kind of betting super small, and it just went hand in hand because that's kind of like why I was planning on doing, uh, but when he explained the cash account and all that, it just made so much sense, and I feel like that's like big game changer for me. And so this day, I've been just using my Fidelity account and just trading. Well, I use IB here, um, but that was it. Because I didn't know the cash account terms. I didn't know I could trade like pretty much every day if I managed my account properly. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I did this month. And it allowed me to, I guess, do 15 trades. Won seven, lost eight. Um, but my average win is pretty much twice as much as my average loss, which is good. This is total gain of the month, which is not huge, but considering how much I'm betting, that's decent. But like again, I'm focused on the process, not on the money. Just on the process and getting the repetition and sort of trying to fill quickly. You know. So with that said, just let's go ahead and dive into the trades. And let me see. As you can see here, this what was this? ABB was my first like low price one, or low low share count, low dollar amount size. So first one of trade of the month though with just my regular full size was KZR. Yeah, KZR. And then let's bring in the trade. Oh, so I don't have a commentary on this one, but on the other ones I do. Do I have entries and exits? Okay, yeah. So on the first, here, okay, cool, good trade. Intraday, no, it's custom. First, 1 minute. All right, cool. So, as you can see here from the daily chart, it's a breakup. This area around here, and let me see. Let's see where I bought some. La, la, la. Filled. It's by 55 at 14:30. 14:30. Let's switch this over here so I can see the time. At 9:58, which is 8:58 Central. Oh, I don't want to do that. 8:58. 8:58. Here. Oh, yeah. So I see the spike, in volume. I don't think I had any news. The first. No, nothing, just momentum. So I see a big volume, I'm like, okay, I want to get in here with a dip, and if it just fails, I'll get out. And, it worked out pretty well, and I think I started selling into the spikes, which is good instead of holding, and then losing all my gains, you know. Um, so the first that I sold was at 9:13 Central Time, which is right here roughly. 9:13 right here. So it's breaking this high, just logging some in, and then at 10:07, 10:07 here at, where was that? 15, no, 15:38, here into the spike again, and then I held the last few. I was selling well, and I feel like after this broke, that's where I sold the rest. Or did I give it time? Or I think I gave it time here. Because I wanted this to see how this reacted. So at 11:55, 55. So here, maybe I should have gotten out here. So that broke right at 15, and that was the last 30. So it was just that bad. You know, decent $38 win, and then, again, this is with a bigger size. All you can see right there. So yeah, that's that trade. Next trade is PTN, and this is out of my Interactive Brokers account, which I'm probably not gonna use either, unless I think Fidelity charges commissions for foreign OTCs, so that's why I might use how do you call it, Interactive Brokers, because they don't charge extra for OTCs. It's just a normal per share count. So PTN. What was this? The second. Alright, so let's look. Whoa. PTN. Oh, so I'm going for the first screen day here. You know, commentary, nothing. So, oops. Let's see. At 9:05, this is Central Time. 9:05. Whoa. I almost nailed the panic. But is this really what about it at? 9:05 at 59, 59.16, 59.10, 59.10. Here. 9:14. Really? Sold it that quick? So here. 9:05. 59.10. No. Really? The prices don't add up. 59.10. 9:05. Am I looking at this right? 9:05 at 59.10. Because it gotta be here. Down here. Like, this is 9:05 right there. And then I sold at 56.89. 56.89. Is this the right day? Oh, this is the first. That's why. That makes no sense. It's gotta be on the second. No wonder. There we go. Alright. That makes more sense. So yeah, going on the first screen day. Cool. So at 9:05, let's see here. Oh no, yeah, 9:05 that's Central. 9:05. Oh, here, 59.10. So I'm going on the dip. You know, hoping that this would hold. 59. And let's see, 59. Yeah, so that's a little bit higher. 59. Yeah, so I'm hoping like this level will hold and it would just bounce. And shortly after at 9:14, probably here. Here at 56.89. 56.89. Pretty much that bottom here. So there, as it was breaking green or red. And yeah, I mean, not the worst trade, but not the best trade. I mean, I guess I went in at somewhat support area and then cut it right when it wasn't working. So not right when it wasn't working, but you know, right when it was getting to my risk. So I guess that's sort of good. So then the next one is IGEN. Let's see, no commentary on that one either. Shoot. But we have here. Ugh. Let's do that. There we go. IGEN. That was on the 7th. Sorry guys, it's just to get it in the frame. All right. So on the 7th here. Um, yeah, so I guess for this one, I'm going for the breakout. It's a lower price. Um, let's see what I bought at 155, 55, 1255. So here, 1255 at 86. All right, so yeah, so I'm using this as risk here, and it's holding. Typically, I don't like buying these straight from the pretty much not the bottom, but like just a spike into the breakout. Maybe it's like two green candles and the third one, and then breaks out. Then yeah, that kind of seems more bullish than like big run, fade, another run. It just feels like it's gonna stuff here. So usually don't buy those, but this one, I don't remember exactly why I bought it, but I'm guessing it's because this held well, and then it was breaking out of this sort of triangle from let's see, we draw so from here, well, from there, it's there sort of, and here, sort of this like triangle here is breaking out here, and so I decided to get in here, and then I sold half at. Did it really sell half 2 minutes later? Wow, that's good. Lock it in here at 9. So yeah, good. I mean, that's why. Yeah, because it was full size. I know I'm not getting charged for a commission, so I just lock some in. That's good. Um, Let me see, and then the rest. Oh, I broke even on the rest, right? Yeah, 243, 143 here. Yeah, so I guess my patience was not that well here, so I on the other half I broke even. So all the gains came in from locking it in right away. Um, yeah, so I mean that, and also that with like the smaller share count sizes that I'm taking, it gives me more patience. So you know, uh, it might have hurt on this one. Maybe I don't think I would have, you know, held overnight. But let's see what it did. Yeah, see it got down. Then yeah, see this day. Yeah, did I trade it the 10th? Oh, I missed it. What was I doing? Oh well. Um. Anyways, next trade is next day AABB. No commentary again. Whoops. Alright, so AABB on the 8th. Boom, boom. Alright, on the 8th. 12, 8. Oh, first screen day. Okay. So massive sell off, big spike. So what did that do? Where did I buy? At 1250. 1250 here. 1250. 1250. Okay, yeah, so here on this perk, oh, it's not the best, because you see how different it looks here than that. This jump here doesn't look that big. That's why, like, you gotta have the right chart too, because that looks bigger of a jump than like it does on the other. But anyways, so yeah, I bought in that little perk at right here, breaking out of this consolidation, and then I sold. What was my share size? It was 200, 250 bucks. So let me see, and then I sold at 236. 236. Whoa. Here. Oh, right before I was gonna. right before the breakdown. Crazy. So here, damn, that was a good 2001. I got executed like right there. This was breaking. It was looking weak, so that had to be a level 2 thing that I recognized. It just got out. So good exit, good trade. Next trade. UAAM, yeah. UAMM. No, whoops. UAM. Can't even say that properly. Okay, so this one has commentary. Good, good. This is on the 13th. Alright. Let's just print this one here. So, okay, so I'm going for this breakout here. Alright, so. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. This, that Monday after meeting them in Austin on the 9th, this Monday the 13th, that's when I did the first trade, implementing Bryce's $2 risk strategy. And as you can see here, my first trade, trying Bryce's $2 strategy, but I'm using $5 risk instead. Missed the spike into the breakout, so I got in on the dip. Seemed to be working well, and I tried to sell 500 at 66, but was too slow and didn't get executed. Had to cut midday when it went red. Okay, so what was my total share? Okay, so yeah, so I try to sell. Let's fix this. 66. So I try to sell some at the top, but because it didn't get executed. So let's see. So I bought at 1022 here, right? Gotta move a little bit more this way. There, 618. 618. All right, so I'm thinking right at the breakout level, and I try to sell, like I said, here at 66, but didn't go through. And then I'm guessing I cut here. Yep. See, like, I could know, like, I don't even have to look at this. Like, I knew, like, I had to cut through that area. That's where I used my wrist, green and red. But yeah, it's not that bad. And then that same day, I traded again, because of the, I didn't waste the day trade. I just gotta wait for my funds to settle. And oh, and I didn't think I said that earlier. It takes 2 days for the funds to settle. So theoretically, I'm using like I said, I funded with $1,000, and theoretically, I'll want to use half every day, like 500, and I'm taking $100 trade sizes. So theoretically, I could take 5 trades every day and should be okay if I manage well. And by that I mean, so let's say today's Monday, and I do 5 trades, and it's a total of $500. Those $500 will not be settled up until 2 days later. So up until that Wednesday, those $500 will not be settled until then. So I cannot use those to trade. But on Tuesday, I could use the other $500 left from the 1,000 that I didn't use on Monday, and theoretically I could do another 5 trades, and then those, from if I use them on Tuesday, they won't be available until Thursday. So every 2 days, what I use today won't be settled up until 2 days from today. So just that's the key thing. You just gotta manage it well and know when your funds are gonna settle. So that's the biggest thing. But it's not that hard. It's a game changer for PDT. But yeah, let's go on to the next one, AXAA. So this one, again, try and price a small risk dollar strategy. Crazy how playing super small size takes my mind off the money and focuses it more on the pattern. The pattern. I should have capitalized that. I pretty much sold everything to Extreme. Really proud of this trade. Yes, very proud of this trade, because I made $20 and used $120. right? 125. So was a little over 10%, 16%. And look at this. This is day trading. Selling with spikes, and also like I could not be doing this with E-Trade when they charged commissions, because they would have charged a commission here, commission here, commission here, commission here, commission here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and usually they do 495 times 11. That's how much I would have had to pay in commissions, and I made um $20. So I would have been in the red, even if I traded perfectly, you know, which that kind of sucks, but that's why the, not that I'm this not that this money is life changing, but it's just kind of like an ego booster, just even if it's small, like it's like, oh, I'm in the right track, I traded well, and it allows me to trade it this way, because if I do E-Trade and with that commission, I just in and out, one in, one out, and I'm still down $10. So I would have made $10 on this, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into when I bought. So and then what are we going for here on the multi-day breakout? What is the 13th? Whoa, right there. So I gotta go back more. So 13. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this area. 5. Is this really what about? Buy at 5. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I missed this run up. I missed the breakout here. I was watching it. Really? What time did I buy? Hold on. Yeah, so I bought in the afternoon. Yeah, so I did watch it, and this is what I was saying earlier on the other trade. I think it was, yeah, IGN. Yeah, you see how it was like a big candle, a red candle, and then like another green candle. Those typically they get stuck, but it feels like a green candle, another green candle, and it holds. Especially it closes at the high. The next day, it's probably gonna be strong and keep going. So this is what that did, and even though I I missed the breaker here in the morning, and then missed this run up, I was still watching it, and then um saw this consolidation in the afternoon. So I decided to take a trade, and let me see, at 129. See here, 129 here at 5. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's consolidating here. See the perk. I'm like, all right, this is gonna work. Starting perk. So I want to get it in on the dip here around this area, which was the previous resistance, and where it broke through and it's coming back down. So I want to get in right around that area, which I did at 5, and then using this 48 as my risk. And then it starts working right away. Well, not right away, but it starts working. So I sell. Uh, wait, 129, 129, get in here, and then at 156 I sell some. Oh yeah, see, yeah, so I gotta sell some here right before the intraday high day breakout, because it might stuff, so I want to lock some in. Then at 57, sell another one. How many am I selling? What's the size? Can you see? Oh, dear, it's right here. So selling 500 bunches, and then so I'm just selling as it goes up. 301. Now 201, there should be some there. 201 and 202, because it's volume just coming in, so I'm just like, let me start getting out. 201, 202, 204, more here, because it's just going, so I'm like, just gotta lock it in. 208 here, more there. 209 next minute. I'm just selling in little bunches. 209, 210, selling 210. 213 here. I was at the top. 213. What was that filled at 65? You know, so right here, that area, and 213, and then the rest at 244. 244 here at 63. You know, so I just started selling into this, and then closed it out here. You know, so good trade, good trade. You know, so this is how it's supposed to be traded. You know, selling into spikes. You know, sizing in. You know, locking it in, and what did I do the next day? Gapped up and then just crapped. Yeah, so had I held, you know, it gapped up, and then did I buy this the next day? Yeah, oh, even better. And then I bought this dip here. Perfect. See, this is how you trade. Yeah, so I sold into this, and then, you know, I closed out my position, and, you know, I could have sold. Had I nailed it perfectly, I would have held some, sell into this spike, and then buy some on his panic dip buy, how I did. So let's bring that in. Morning panic dip buy. Wanted to try and sold really early, but I was on the right track and executed on it. Really proud of this trade too. Again, another one trying Bryce's two-risk strategy. So, oh, excuse me. You know, so yeah. So we'll just go on to it. So, you know, here spikes, you know, and buyers buy, obviously buyers are buying. That's redundant. But yeah, here spikes, you know, and then it starts out, tops out there, which is resistance back over here, you know, which I had this previous breakout, which, you know, I like having those lines for these reasons. So I saw it panicking, you know, and I was ready for it. And what was my share size? So yeah, I bet $100, made like $4. Where we at? All right, so I bought some at 854. That bottom perfect at 69. Here, perfect, and sold a minute later at 714. Here, 714. Here, so bought here, sold right away. Perfect trade, minute trade. But that's what I gotta get better at, and like getting in here, you know, nailing it. Not always nailing the bottom, but you know, like it was here on the bottom wick or bottom candle, you know, and then it just went from there. And yeah, like I said, I sold early, but had I held, I probably would have been nervous here and would have sold into this bounce, and that's as much as I would help probably. Um, but yeah, good trade. Next trade, LWLG. So yeah, take note of these two trades. You know, these are trades that will make you the money. You know, I traded well, but I could have traded better. You know, with the selling. I mean, I feel like on the selling here was fine, but maybe just hold some the next day, get out, recognize the resistance there, and then obviously I recognize the panic there. So good trade. Really proud of that. Let's go on to the next one. LWLG. LWLG on the 16th. Right. Alright, so I was going for this breakout there, the 20 probably. Bottom of the dip for the breakout, but midday it didn't hold, so I cut it. Alright, so let's see what time I got in. I got in at 9:53, which is 8:53. 8:53 here. Alright, so I'm assuming it's going to breakout at 8:53. You know, I'm using green and red as my risk, and then once this settles, you know, I use that as my new risk, and I'll probably cut it here. Alright, yep. 1031. Cut it right there. Yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to this. Maybe, I should get closer to down here, let it, set a little bit more instead of just trying to catch it when it's fading. And then, yeah, I mean, good, I cut it there because then that just, as you can see here, became resistance. It faded, bounced, fell right there, and then tried to bounce again, faded there, and then just from there it was going to red. So that's it about that one. AABB, yeah, another good trade. AABB on the 23rd, Christmas Eve. 23rd, actually, because I held some until the next trading day. So, here we go. 23rd, here. Alright, so it doesn't matter. 23rd is this one. Yep. So, whoa. 23rd. Wait. Oh, no, wait. I missed one. Clint was first. That was on the 22nd. 22nd. Yep. 22nd. See, there's another one like IGEN, and good to recognize this. Here again, spike, red candle, consolidation, and this one, another green candle straight from this bottom trying to break out. Usually it stuffs, as is proven here. So let's see where this is at. So this is good. I'm learning as I'm teaching. Good. All right. So at 11:39. Oh wait, is it commentary? Yeah. Bought on a slight dip in the afternoon, thinking it would hold and break out. In reality, I was anticipating the breakout. Yep, in here. Yeah, similar to IGEN. I gotta go back. IGEN. That was on here. This day, the 7th. It's probably very similar. Seventh. I guess not necessarily, but it faded. And then the next day, it did this. So, this one due was the 22nd, 23rd. Yeah, so I faded. So, okay. Good lesson there. Like, sort of these are not good to hold overnight. Cool. Alright. Sorry, I was sidetracked because of something, I was recognizing and learning. Which, ideally, you guys are learning too. Alright, so about an afternoon. This is 12:39, 11:39. Well, like right here. Yeah, right here at 262. What? 262. Well, a little higher than I would like. Yeah. 39 here. How did that get executed? 12:39, 38. 38. Crazy. It's got to be here at the 40. Summer. Alright. I don't know exactly, but yeah. Alright. I got in here in this dip, somewhere in there. And thinking it was going to run to the breakup, but, here, fell there, dip, fell there again, and then after that, it's game over. So at 12:37, was it here? Oof. So kind of low at 25:45. Oh, it's not that bad. 25:45 here. This is behind. I think that's when I input the order. I don't know. Like a couple minutes behind. Anyways, but yeah, I saw as this was breaking down, and yeah, I mean it's Not that bad. What was how much did I bet? 98 bucks less $3. Not bad. All right, so now AABB. Let's go into that AABB. Right? Yeah, this is the one on Christmas Eve that I held up until the next trading day. All right. So right there. All right. So great trade and decent percent return. Glad I decided to hold some over the holiday weekend and sold right at the open on Monday. Cool, cool. All right. So it doesn't have the times, but you can see here. Um, all right, yeah, I bought some here. 2616. I gotta show you the date. Here you go. Then just gotta bring it back over here. All right. 2616. God, I don't know the time, but let's see. 2616. 2616. Oh, yeah, this one, the one I was trying to add here. Yeah. Yeah, so this one was another good trade too. Yeah, 2616. Was it here? I got somewhere in this area, and then as I saw consolidated here, I was trying to add here at 26.5, and I got nothing. I was trying to double my position here, and I got nothing. Um, but so it's okay. I left it open, but then once I saw here, but maybe I was like, if it comes down, it'll be okay. But I don't really want it to. So, but then once I started getting here, I canceled it. Uh, but yeah, and then I sold. Let me see. Wait, go away. Yeah, so I sold 200. So yes. Wait, what was my? I bought 420. AABB. AABB. Okay, yeah, so I sold 220, and then I held 20 over the weekend. All right, so see 20 279. 279. Ooh, good sell. I sold here. Maybe I sold here or here in anticipation of this. And then 284. 284. Wow. Wow, up here. 284. And then 289. Wow, great sales. 289 here in this area. 289. And then held the rest. And then sold it at 305 right at the open. And then this one, I should have bought this. It was kind of like AXAA. Same thing, gaps up and then it fades and then buy this dip and, you know, sell it. Boy, I had stuff going on. I was just trading off my small surface. I didn't have my whole setup, and I was at home, visiting family, and I just wasn't focused on this. Uh, but yeah, and then I sold at 305 right here at the open summit run here. Yeah, I think I put my order at 30, and then I got a 30 or 5 or something, But yeah, good trade. And then this break even trade, AAPT was next. So break even trade, I had to exit very shortly after I bought because I had to deal with work issues and I could not look at my trade properly. Yeah, so don't want to get into the work stuff, but yeah, let me just remove that. Oh shit, no. AABB. These ones I want to remove. they using? Oh no, we're good. AAPT then on the 27th. Let's just get rid of the 23rd. Alright, AAPT. So it's not the best, but you know, I'm seeing here, you know, in the afternoon, I see this that is holding. You know, I'm like, okay, I won't buy in the morning, you know, but I'm seeing this, and my risk was okay. You know, getting in at 193 and using 186 as my risk. You know, and I was thinking, you know, sort of a first green day. You know, it might gonna break through here and then go. I wish the volume was higher. On the 27th, no news. Uh, but yeah, you know, and I just exited break even, same, you know, because of work. You know, there's really nothing to go off on this. But I did keep looking at it the next day, and let me see. Yeah, so next day it, what's what it do? It kind of gapped up, but then panicked, you know, and it went. So I'm not sure what I would have done. Maybe I would have held to this panic and sold into here, you know. But yeah, that's that. And then this same day, AVCT, I traded. Bought this after it looked strong in the afternoon after having a morning washout. I was thinking this would squeeze some summer shorts that didn't cover into the morning washout. I was wrong and exited quickly. Alright, yeah, so. Wait, that's, I gotta take this off. 27th. Yes, so. Whoa. Oh, so yeah, this is looking good actually. 27, is it this one? Yeah. Here. Disregard these lines. You know, that's doesn't pertain to this. But is that line? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's that line. How do we take that off? Ugh, sorry guys. Okay. Alright, so this, you know, I didn't want to buy it here, you know, but it was, you know, upon this breakout area, you know, getting close to here, and what I meant by the washout, you know, this washout, you know, like it clearly like broke this, and then, you know, it was, you know, shorts come in here, you know, what I meant, like that shorts that didn't cover in here will probably get squeezed up here. That's what I thought was gonna happen. You know, I'm like, it saved itself, it's coming back up, you know. And I entered uh 257.5. I don't have the times. 257.5. Oh yeah, I did chase a little bit there here. Should have gotten. Oh yeah, because I was seeing it and then I saw it like run this area. Yeah, and then I saw that 252 here. Yeah, so when I tried a few times there, you know, and I saw it coming there here, I'm like, okay, I'm out. Even though this 246, 245 area was my risk, you know, I saw it wasn't working. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm out. And that is that. Next trade is AXA again. You know, bought on the dip after the morning spike right up to the multi-day breakout, saw as it couldn't hold and was heading to low day on 30th. Whoa. Alright, yeah, so let's see, so here at the breakout here, the 89-ish, you know, and I got in at 846 at 840 here, 846. It's not that bad, right at the bottom here. And I was using this as my risk, and I was thinking, oh yeah, I should have sold some there. Let's see. Yeah, this one I should have sold some here. That I got greedy a little bit. That my goals were met up here. I should have sold. But I was like, oh, this is working well. It's Green Day. Support here. Volume was good. I'm like, okay, this you go. So I mean, I got a little greedy, I guess, but it just was. The chart looked like it was working well. But it just ended up not working. And then I sold at 8:11 at 9:51. See here? Yep, here. Right as just breaking down here. That's it. Then IQST, last trade of the year, of the month. Well, I guess if you say year, it implies month, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, this, it's got the volume here. And I had news the previous day, and then this day, it's spiking and it's holding, and I'm liking how it's holding, and I'm liking my risk. So afternoon, I start getting a trade plan together, and I ended up buying, and I bought this in the afternoon perk, and then added more on the 965-ish level. Oh, more after the 965-ish level held, and it started testing one. Had to cut it on the panic into power hour, add it into display because it was getting up nicely, and even though it didn't work out, I'm okay with the loss. Traded my plan, not much else I could do. So this one is sort of like the was it AABB, the one that I was trying to double my size? Yeah, I think it was that one, AABB, that I was trying to double my size, and I didn't get executed. But in this one, I got executed. So let's see. So I bought 105.97. It doesn't show me the time. Forgot about that. So 97, but I know I was trying to get some in here. Uh, I didn't get it executed. I was trying to buy some at 965 ideally. Uh, Not at 97, but at 97 it was as high as I was gonna go. So I didn't get executed and left my order, and I ended up getting executed somewhere around here. And then I saw how this previous resistance acted as support here. So when I saw that it was gonna perk during power hour, I'm like, okay, this might run. So I decided to add another 100 at 99, and I got executed 98.87. So right around here, that's when I added some, and it was working well up here. It seemed like it, but then it just stuffed here, and it panicked, and it I had a cut here, but I didn't panic. It sold down here. I had a order of 95, and then here at the little bounce up here, I got executed. So I traded well. I guess minimize the loss, added because it looked like it was working well, and it didn't work out. But yeah, that turned out to be the last trade of the year. And like I said, here's my December. And also every week was a green week except this last week, which was okay, and I was using the the small account thing challenge. Sorry, I blanked out. But yeah, and this that I'm just adding this to my Fidelity account, so I'm just keeping 1,000 in E-Trade and IB, and then adding it to my Fidelity just so I have more cash to settle. Um, but yeah, as we look at you know um 20 2021, I had my best month and my worst month. You know, and let's see. In E-Trade, I've lost the most because of their commissions, not surprisingly. Uh, Let me see. In 2021, much loss of E-Trade and IB and Fidelity. So in 2021, that's how much, 132 bucks I'm up, which is not life changing, but it's on the right track. And this year one in the challenge, year two in the challenge, I closed it out this year, and then beginning of the third year, so not nothing too significant, but I doubled on my first year, and then I only see upside from now, not to get greedy or anything, but just confidence wise and what I've been noticing, I just feel it's gonna be a good year. Um, it might not be life changing money, which I'm okay with, but I know it's gonna be uh trading changing, I guess, in the good way. It's gonna change the way I trade to the better. And it just the confidence feels better. Especially with the fidelity trick that I have, and the Bryce's implementation of the $2 risk. Good things feel like they're coming. So that's what it is, man. Just stick with it. It's this is it's a long game. You know, Trading daily. But you just gotta show up every day, and hopefully this helps someone out there. You know, and again, comment, like, share. Whatever you guys want, just comment, and I'll try to, you know, help out. That's just what I want. If this makes one person out there profitable and learns, that's my goal. Obviously I don't want to settle at one, but that's if it just I just want to help people out there. Make them see that it's possible. It's hard. It's tedious. You got to be meticulous and all that, but it is possible. You know, and if I'm not saying do exactly what I do, but if you follow pretty much what I do, you're bound to find somewhat success. May not be the exact same. It might even be more than me, which will be great. But you know, that's what it is. And yeah, let's go ahead and start 2022 on a good note. And yeah, take care, guys. Peace.